I have to set it over there. Skills, don't touch my food. Don't get up there and knock it down. What's up, guys? Oh, welcome to the chat. Hey, what's up, Twin Jen? You are first, which you haven't been in here in a while. I had a video I wanted to share you. You probably already listened to it, though, as a tease. Doesn't even show you're in here, bro. What it was is, what was it? 5 reasons why there's other guns better than Glock? Or something like that. I thought of you right away. I was like, I gotta send that to Twin Jen. I think you admit there's some features that are better on others. I think you're man enough to admit that, right? Definitely out of the box. I didn't miss anything. Nothing I already didn't know and don't want to admit. No, I'm joking. What's up, DH? Dane, how's it going? I gotta plug my phone in. It's about to die. Hey, what's up, gun guy? Gun guy again? Yes, sir, again. Let me get my phone stand here real quick. It's across the porch here. We on the front porch. We got fake news. Yeah, right. Fake news, fake news. What's up, TD? Thanks for coming, Daniel. What happening? We're on the front porch. Eating my supper. I'm about done with it. I didn't realize my phone was almost dead, though. The price of a Glock should be 1. Let's see. Buck has 2 of the same Smitties. Nice. Desert What is so funny? I don't remember what we're talking about. Oh, it was what I was talking to Twin Jen about. Is that a thing? To have Buck has 2 of the same Schmitties. I wouldn't mind if that one's there tomorrow. I might put some money down on it. The 2.0. It's not a metal, but it is a nice 2.0 Smith & Wesson. Stop with the nonsense. Couldn't keep Buck name out of your mouth. Oh, Buck Buck? Yee Yee? Yee Yee Buck Buck? Sam Moore? Thank you all for coming by. This morning I worked on, if you guys were in the live, I don't know, I had a live for about 30 minutes. I was working on taking a well house roof off, and then I dumped my trailer of trash that I was supposed to do Saturday, brought it home, and then I went back over to the job, put some tarps over some of the stuff so it won't get wet, because we might get some rain. I think it gets the sprinkle over there. And then I went to the pawn shop to see if I could sell some stuff. I have a laptop, a nice monitor that's brand new with the protector coating still on it. I won it from that, what do you call it? That penny auction and nickel auction. Well, why do you say it's nonsense? You're the Glock father. I'm getting ready for my date. Wish me luck. All right, AT. Have a good one. I'll buy your snowblower. I don't actually have a snowblower. I live in Arizona in the south, so we don't, where I'm at, we don't have snowblowers. Up north they would, and in the mountains by me they would. Like Mount Lemon, they got snowblowers up there. They have a ski resort up there. Ooh, my buddy was just messaging me. The one I went down some caves with and some mines. He just messaged me. Put the Bible in between you. Yep. Skinny wise, so you can get up closer. I ain't meant nothing. I ain't meant nothing. Good one, twin. Good one. Hey, creator, what's up? Yeah, I still got more on it. I still got probably 2-3 bites out of it. These are just tortilla chips. I'm not a huge chip guy other than tortilla chips. Here and there I'll get like potato chips out of the salt and vinegar. They aren't too bad. Or the which are the kettle corn ones usually. The crunchier ones. And then what else do I usually get? Sometimes I'll get those Pringles or similar. Still got to jump over Matthew, Mark, and John. Yep. Don't know what happened to Luke. Long time no see. Yeah, he's in here close to every night I have alive. Pretty much, I'd say. He's in here a lot more than you are. YouTube been giving you grief with your new channel, Twin? I know it's going to take forever to grow it anymore because they suppress it so bad. What's up, Johntown? I don't know karate. I have a friend who knows some of that stuff. Taekwondo and some other black belt stuff, and I forget what else. He was a physician. I'm tired of British. Oh, you tired of British? You from Ireland or you from down under? What's up, Denise? Thanks for coming. What is up? J-Mac, we're on the porch. I named it the porch eating supper. Thought of you when putting that on there. You tap in whenever you can. Oh, I know you do. This is jumped by a group of dwarfs the other night. I need to learn super fast. That's why I carry. I just flash them the bling bling and they go, yeah, run. Right? Twin, yep. The damn porch. Yeah. J-Mac, I'm old. Can you have a live during normal nursing home hours so I can catch one? Yeah. What's up, Sky? What's going on the farm? I have 2 dogs, 2 donkeys. My dog Canella is trying to get over the fence. Canella, no. Nella, stay out of the donkey coop. She's trying to hop over it. I finally found where she got out because there was a fluff of fur in the front and the back of it. What's up, Brantley? I don't know karate, but I'm a belt and tire iron. Yeah, I'm pretty good with the tire iron, too. You can say, we love you, Tekka, for an edit. I'm not even sure what that is. I'll try. I know karate, but I can't do it. Karate? Do you know karate? What's up, dogs? I know karate, but I can't do it. Yeah, I have 2 doggies. I don't know if you can see them back there. It's a little bit different lighting. Let me see if I can focus on it. There we go. That one you see right here is Skittles. He's a red heeler. And the other one you can barely see right there is a German Shepherd. Anybody say Mexican? Yeah, I did. Never do karate before. I bought a monkey and I taught him how to steal gold. What's up, Dean? That's kind of funny. I know people do that with ravens. It's actually against the law, though. Kind of look like Ben Shapiro. Does he have a beard now? I can't remember. Just hit 1K followers on Instagram. Twin, nice. I know you started on there before I did. I've got like 650 now, close to it. Why did you turn off lights? I don't have any lights on or off right now. I'm outside. No trigger. Taekwondo. Yeah. What's up, Trey? And it's time to grind. Trey, can you, would you be willing to chat with me on the phone instead of me sending you a message? I think it'd be easier for me to actually explain myself. I know I shared my number, so if you want to like just shoot me a text first sometime, that way I have your number. It'd be better for me to explain some of the helps that you were asking for. And then I would like to study, of course, a little bit before I do that, but gun guy, that's what we do. We all know that. Nice doggies. My channel is all about my dogs, my hens. All good and great together. So my channel is about outdoor exploring, like hiking, rappelling down mine shafts, caves, shooting content. I got a channel with the dogs on it, especially Skittles. He goes on hikes with me all the time, the red heeler. He's got his own little series right now, part 7 I need to post, his POV with the GoPro on his back. Dean says, now I got lots of gold, but he also hoops all over my house. That ain't nice. I'm like, why is it in the dark? I'm outside, but it's not dark. Trying to put the diaper on him, but he tears it off. Yep. Showing Skittles. That's because he's way out there. It's the lighting. Let's see. I got competitive level 3 from Army. I don't know how effective that is with real fighting. Hey, Street Smarts is better, right? What's up, Chicken Wing? Because you want to show Skittles. I pushed on the screen to help clear that a little bit. It's brighter back there. Sky says W channel. Thank you. Jojitsu. What's up? What's up, Bobby? Let's see. He says, I did another safe break short. Safe break short. Love watching K-vids. Yeah, check out the channel. I've explored 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 4 or 5 in the last year, and I have access to quite a few because I'm part of a cavers club in southern Arizona. Now I do have to apply with like permits and keys and all that, which I don't mind doing. It usually takes a couple days. Hey, Skittles, Canella, you're okay. Oh, looks like the neighbors are going to come over and feed the donkeys. Just now you said something? I didn't say anything. At what point are you going to do something meaningful? Matter, check out the channel. I got a lot of meaningful stuff over there. I'm catching up on you guys. The chat's a little bit fast. Mostly grind fighting. That's what I was talking about. Sorry, I cannot explain better. Safe open, sorry. Yep, let's hear some more banana ballistic quotes. Skittles is so funny. Doesn't just be doing anything. One day he's in a cave, the next day he's shooting, the next he's fixing something, after that he's in a cave shooting while fixing something. No, you can't shoot in a cave. Most caves don't want you having a firearm in there for ricochet. I do bring it in my mines, and some caves that allow it, I go in with them because there might be something in there that I don't want getting me. There's J-Dog. We thought you might come up earlier. Early this morning when I was doing, what do you call it? Alive. See if Canelo tried hopping the fence. Ground fighting, disarmed weapons with no ammo, crap like that. An army combative training. Punches, throws in your face, you can't throw them. Desert. Yep. I'm in Scotland. Oh, cool. Yeah. There's a guy I follow either in Scotland or somewhere in England that does a lot of caving. I like following his. Been to Arizona twice. Love Sedona. I've never been to Sedona, believe it or not. I might make that one of my boating poles to go visit. It's a little ways for me. It's probably like 6-7 hours one way. Monument I'd love to go to too. That's even farther. That's like right on the border of Utah or Colorado, is it? No, I think it's Utah. Utah and Arizona. Scotland, our caves are drained. Okay, that one I read. He makes his own barrels from copper. No, I don't. What would you do if you were stuck in a low-paying job, needed a higher salary to pay your bills, but kept getting rejected from higher-paying jobs, not even choosing any more jobs to apply for? Get a second job that's just as low-paying. What's your favorite gun? I don't really have a favorite. I have favorite categories. Allegedly that. J-Dog, yep. Incognito, you have to keep trying. Yep. 676. We don't do that here. What's up, Hanhoss? I was, let's see, I saw you somewhere. Where'd I see you? On someone else's channel the other day. Can't remember. Shooting in a cave is definitely going to leave you with your ears ringing. Exactly, or mine. Definitely does in your indoors. Yep. Sedona's beautiful. Monument Valley was special too. What did I do for work? Today I removed a roof off of a well house. About a 10 by 10. And I gotta get the materials tomorrow morning. Hopefully some of them start putting it on. I didn't want it to get rained on tonight. Blazing hot here in Texas. It was pretty good today. This morning it was super humid, but it got cloudy. Crater, what's up? How are you, Crater? Good to see you. J-Mac. What's up, Candy? There's 2 ways to make enough money in life. At this point with our economy, one, you can either work multiple low-paying jobs and just put in the hard work, or you can start a small business. Small business, definitely, yeah. You do make more, but the problem is you have to look for the work, and hopefully someone calls. What's up, Next World? How you doing, buddy? Hen wasn't that bad today. Awesome. Yeah, I have my own business. I've had it for about 5 or 6 years. Handyman services. I don't do yard work though. If you're just working for yourself, you will make way more money. If you're doing your own work, it's just a lot more work. It is. Good hand on us. Well, it depends, because the one job I was at before this, other than my Honduras job wasn't really a job, it was voluntary. Wasn't very stress-free where I worked at, and they were even brothers in Christ. It was not very stress-free, especially with some of the ways they treated me. I'm good, Hen. How are you doing? You had some good harvests. Go Birds. What's that, Elmo?
Elmo. Hello. My name is Elmo.
Me and Desert going into business together. Yeah. Where are you? It's supposed to be 104 later in the week. My prior garden and chickens are making. I've had customers that rip me off for $55K worth of work, try to steal my subcontractors, and threaten integration, whatever that is. What are you two doing, huh? You didn't like it the neighbors were feeding the donkeys? Huh? You didn't like that? The neighbors were over there at the edge of the fence feeding the donkeys. Can we get a... Oh, yeah. I'm about an hour outside of Dallas. Okay. Half up front, those candy. Yep, I've been doing half up front of late too, or a third. Mac always. Yep. Yeehaw. Yo, bro, I'm a crow. What's up? Yo, 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 yo's. Yo, 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 yo's. How are you? Welcome to the chat. Uh-oh. I'm from Dallas. I know it well. Hope it's not bad. Too bad. Also have a customer that I've done over $300,000 worth of work for, and she doesn't care when I show up or how long I work or anything. I had a couple customers like that. They were like, whatever the bill was, they'd pay it. No questions asked. A lot of them were like that. Central Texas in a sweat every time. It's because they know you're a good worker. You've had them for a year or more, and you're like reliable, and so they're willing to pay extra or a good. I mean, I'm still a good price. Most people charge more than I do, and it's worse work. Born in Dallas, there you go, Central Texas, and I sweat every time I go outside. I did today like crazy. Bro did captains. No, I never did. I've never done drugs in my life. Me too. Today I was a lot of sales. I'm my shop today as a kid. I'm reading it how it is, but I guess a little messed up. I'm a kid shop seller. We charge $3.97 an hour for plumbing, right? Or is that electrical? I can't remember. You do plumbing, right? I'd always reliable. I'm extremely skilled, and I think her frustration came from spending $40K on Anderson windows that were just caulked in. Yeah, Anderson windows, renewed by Anderson. They're not what they're hyped up to be. Yeah, definitely not. Plumbing. Yep, ISO goods and a mini mart. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Let me get you guys down here. Lower you down. Oh yeah, I'm getting stuck on my phone stand. Crater says 399 is a weird number. Why not 400? Well, then they don't go like 400, 397. Huh? Let me get you behind these bars here. She also hired 3 different contractors, spent a lot of money because one of her doors stuck because they didn't put flashing in the OSB swell. One of the guys cut off an inch to 0. What? Let's see, the creator was garden, looks sad. The deer numbers look bad to me. Whoops, it just skipped. The deer and the heat are rough on it, so look forward to planning in the fall. Round numbers look bad to me, like you just pulled a number out of your booty. Yeah, or out of your head, what I would say. Pillow windows are good, right? Oh, I love pillows. Love donkeys. They're so beautiful to be around. Yeah, I have 2 of them back there. I had them running around earlier, but the dogs needed to go outside. So I had to laminate an oak exactly the same and then fix that issue so that the floor wasn't swollen. She didn't believe I could fix it, and I think that was where she understood. I caught up on the chat. I was a little behind for a little bit. That's been a while. The other day we had enough people in here too that the chat I got behind on. I was like, huh, it's like old times. Never could catch up. Sometimes I had to skip ahead. Felt bad. I was like, hey, I can't keep up. Sorry, my throat's hurting. Scroll up. Okay, fresh new. What else you asking? And you have donkeys. My 2 are, let's see if I can find them over here. Chat's going fast. It's pretty fast, yeah. My 2 donkeys are right there. The neighbors just threw over some food and they were feeding them some grass or something. The one about to bite the rump is the mama, and the one on that was eating with her head down is the littler one, supposedly. Hello from Florida. What's up? I'm keeping it real. How you doing? Thanks for coming by. You kind of look like my high school coach. I'm probably not old enough. Well, it depends, I guess. I'm 35. Sorry, 36. Scratch that. I had a birthday last month. Looks peaceful out there. It's not bad. Back when you were in high school. Oh, I was going to say, you're probably not much older than I am. Hello from Florida. I'm from Georgia. Not bad. I want to go have a boating accident. 24. Okay. Sad to know about lived somewhere they had half acre, so just chickens and cats. Now we got dogs and meat rabbits next year, and I am maxed out. I'm on an acre. The donkeys are about in a third, and the rest of the property is about 2/3 fenced. So the whole thing's fenced off, though. It's an acre. Just made me feel old. Uh-oh, that's not good. Here's a question suggestion that they gave me. A weird, satisfying thing, and don't make it too weird. I work on a job site where the owner would do change over 5-6 times every time we had the room. Would rewire everything. My boss said he had over 100 or 1,000 in change orders. 10,000s? Official sub. They were billionaires though. He already felt old. Yeah, he already did. I feel you. I'm in the process of getting some land. I rent here. Was 1,100 a month for 1,240 square feet or something. 1,320, I forget. And an acre. 24 deserts, 36 and single. Wink, wink. Brantley. Our channel is doing great. I'm at 474 subs and charging to 500. Whoop whoop. Till you get monetized, they hate you. Till you get on their naughty list, you're never going to get off of it. I have begged them. Just the other day, they kept saying that my channel was fine, that flat spot is normal. And I said, I told you in my message, you're going to say that was normal, and it is not normal. Well, we looked to see how this, that, and the other, even the ones they used an example, didn't hold water. That were better ones. Didn't hold water. Oh, they are burrows. So great. No, mine aren't burrows. Burrows are small. Apparently I can't type. Burrows are, I do have burrows here in the U.S. We have burrows that are north of me. They're wild. Off of Caraway Free Highway on 74, off of 74 and 17. But no, those are donkeys. I don't have burrows. Hope you have a great, wonderful. What's up, Prince? Hey, Chosen. So 2 guys walked in the bar, and then one of them said, "Aren't rainbows supposed to be in the sky?" Yeah, exactly. Happy birthday, Jerome. I turned 45 Sunday. Happy birthday. Oh, it's weird. I like opening new stuff. Anything from new toothpaste to new paper glue, new peanut butter. I like it to be the first one to use it, even a new toilet. A new toilet. Killa Kavma. Dude, shut up. You're arguing with your phone screen. Weirdly satisfying, swabbing my ears with a Q-tip after I shut. Exactly. Jerome is responsible and works for himself. Rabbits are interesting. They're super good eating, easy dressing, but I think at this point people freak out about it. They do. It used to be very common. People would raise rabbits to eat. But I used to raise rabbits. Hey, Red Bull Princess, sorry. You never go hungry or homeless. Kila, who are you telling to shut up? Me. Good evening. What's up, Anthony? How you doing, buddy? Smash that like button and subscribe. Let's pin that one. Thank you. Antonio. Rabbits make good stew. Cheers. Yeah, they do. Let's see. I had Netherland dwarfs. I had mini lops. I had mini rex. And I had one other. I can't remember what. He's handsome and he's white. He has a savings account. Allegedly. Rabbits are actually way cheaper than even raising chickens. It's kind of weird. They're very low maintenance. I've got a rabbit and 5 chickens. There you go. Thought a burro was a donkey. Different. A burro is smaller. Donkey is literally a burro in Spanish. I'm claiming correct. It is, but they are different. A burro is quite a bit smaller. They're about the size of a little bigger than a pony, but not as big as a regular donkey. He's what? Yeah. Killer, don't make me factory set you. I used to live in Honduras, so I know all about a lot of different stuff. I'm learning new things here. Yep. He also speaks Spanish. I know some, yeah. I knew a lot more, but unfortunately, we don't use it. You lose it, just like anything else. 5 ducks and 25 chickens and 3 rabbits about 2 months ago. Now you don't have anything? Stinger says, of course. He's got nothing now. Could have fooled me. I thought he was like skin black man. Hey, YouTube's accused me of being a minor. They gave me a heavy warning for it, and thankfully they removed it. You can read in Spanish. I can read it better than I can read it and understand it decent. It's speaking, it's a little bit harder than it used to be. Even I spit out my pizza. Is that your weirdly satisfying thing? About to move soon, so I sold some. Oh, I thought maybe you butchered them. Allegedly. Good eatings. I thought you maybe butchered them, mate. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, we do a lot of outdoor stuff here. We do hiking, cave exploring, rappelling down cliffs, rappelling down mine shafts. We do old mine exploring, shooting content, hunting stuff. Check us out, guys. What's up, Will? Welcome back. To get their hutch together, I was forced on the 8 raised beds for the garden. I extended the run and added a second coop as the rabbits will focus on this fall. Okay. Yeah, I had, one time I think I had like 25 rabbits, not counting the little boys, the little ones. Maybe not quite. 20, I think. Thanks for having me. Hey, no worries, William. Looking on, I took on way too many projects this spring, so I got to spread them out. Yeah. I miss eating deer meat. I haven't had deer meat in forever. Unfortunately, I didn't get drawn this year, but there's another drawing called the Copper State Fall. I already did the spring Copper State. Copper State Fall, it starts July 29th, so I'm going to put in for that. Went to Honduras for a mission to help people. Yeah, I did, yep. So, what's up, Weather? How you doing, buddy? I have any garden this year because all the hail and the heat, but I think this winter I'm going to grow vegetables in the house with lights like I used to in college. There you go. They gave me this cool cookbook from the 20s. I believe that's how to cook game meats. Nice. Girlfriend sometimes tucks my hair behind my ears. So is that weirdly satisfying? No. We want to do that. Makes us know, let you know that we're caring for you, even though you might be like, get your hands off me. I actually know ladies like that. Just sitting here cooking with my wife. There you go. Got a freezer with too much deer burger. I'm keeping the steak. Has anyone sent you money today? Not today. J-Dog, if you want to do it, buy me a coffee or Cash App. YouTube takes way too much. They ripped me off like crazy last time. They took half of my earnings. I only got $152. They got $154. We have a great grandma's recipe box, and she has... But yeah, my buy me a coffee is in my link description of my channel. They only take 5%. We have a great grandma's recipe box, and she has recipe everywhere, and that's where I learned how to make rabbit stew, but she also has recipe wild game. Nice. May I send some my way? Okay. Oh, hang on that. I will if I know how to safely. Aha, bleep. Here in northeast Georgia, the only thing we have to draw is a bowstring. Where are you from, Bogota? Who's Bogota? I think that translated weird. What's your Cash App? It's in my channel description as well, but it's in the description, not as a link. I think it's Jerome Grunwald, like $ Jerome Grunwald 4 or something. I don't know. You have to look it up. It's in my channel description. Yeah, it's not highlighted. I should underline it maybe. See, no, I'm from Florida. I was born in the United States. My parents are Colombian. Nice. Are we going to chip in to fix a revolver or what? That would be nice. That old, what do you call it? Cat and ball. General rule of thumb is the older the woman is, the more they know how to cook and the better it will even be if it doesn't make sense. That depends on how you're raised, but yeah, that kind of makes sense. Small town around here, do wild game night every fall. What's up, Run? Would you take a look at this bleeping bleep right here, bonafide bleep? Nope. Our small town. Okay, that one already. I'll be back though. Okay, see you, J Mac. Thanks for coming by. Okay, I like Valentano music. Vellanato. Depends if the Y's are sit or not. The L's are sit as a Y. Vallenato music too, and I also play the accordion. What happened to the revolver? I acquired it at a swap meet. It's an old cap and ball from the 80s, so it's black powder. It's like a Pieta, like a Navy. Someone gave me some parts for it, boondocks, but only the spring work. The rest of the stuff was wrong size. Game meats are awesome. I think maybe one of the other parts might have worked. What does it need? I did a short about it, so if you would look it up, Stinger, on my channel under Desert Armory and More, if you would type in Desert Armory and More, Pieta or Navy or something like that. Love venison, so good. Yep. Do you cook? Keep it real. I do cook. Yep. That's you, creep. I'm not a creep. I don't know if God is real or church is real, but I volunteer. Sorry, gnats are getting me. Every fall at the church for the fall festival and make wild game. That's cool. They still eat other than sausage. I'm working on setting up a Kofi. I'm not sure what that is. I'm always get rid of that guy. He is not a creep. I need to get that finished on my page. I used to play an instrument in school, but I don't remember how to play it anymore. Venison is good. I really want to try. I know some people from Alaska that rave about it. Hey, what's Justin B? What's going on? Been a while. Yeah, I forget what Kofi is. I don't remember. You find the missing pot from the other night. No, we don't know where it is, Justin B. Don't know. I haven't looked for it again. I mean, I glanced here and there when I'm in the kitchen, but have to have moose or anything. I've never had moose, no. Music is my first love. Let's see, I've been playing since I was 8. Cool. I like tigers. There you go. Let me check. Let me see. Sorry, these gnats keep getting me. I'm texting somebody right now. Okay, let's see here. Not currently. It doesn't look like it, J-Dog. It might take a little bit. The term used to allow people to have both men and female, which without Mister, that's sad because it's wrong. When I was a kid, because God doesn't care what you say. His truth reigns, buddy. When I was a kid, I used to go to a men's retreat every summer with the church guys, and it was with just dads and the grandpas and the boys. Sounds neat. Very cool facts. I would like to try moose. Kofu, buy me a coffee. Oh, Kofi. Is it the same thing? I have Kofi. Buy me a coffee. Yeah, I have it. What's up, Roscoe? Welcome back. You first get there, you get set up camp, and then build a huge fire, and some old dude, like a 6-foot round cast iron skillet, and everyone would just throw on wild game and tell stories. Cool. Hey, what's your name? My name is Krista Sophia, but I prefer Sophia. Hey, dude, what did you say you want to do to the AR? So my 300, I want to do probably gold accents, like a rose gold. If I can rose gold a trigger on it, the charging handle, and the sights, that would be, for starters, that would look pretty cool on a black 300. Tigers are the largest wildcats in the world. Yeah, I think they are. Let's see if that went through yet. Where's that cash at? I didn't get anything yet. I got a text from Trey, and then from one of my buddies, Caver's buddy. Right, the first night was talking about God and stuff and sitting around a fire, and then the next day we had fishing and derbies. Pinewood derbies? We'd run those. Those were cool. And then went home after Sunday morning. There you go. My name is Gerald Nava. Nice to meet you, Sophia. 27 likes. Let's keep it going. Yes, sir. Yes, it would look good. Drum, rose gold charging handle. So they make those. You ever heard of making them yourself? No, I don't know if they're doing or not, but I think it'd be neat to make rose gold sights, rose gold trigger. Maybe like fade from rose gold to black for the front guard. It's a 10-inch barrel. And then if you could Cerakote the, when I get a suppressor for it, rose gold, that would be cool. Candy, there's a couple things inside that are just worn out. I'm texting my Cavers buddy. There we go, it's set. What we got? What's up, Heavy Pockets? I like the name. You got gold in them for me? Yesterday I served my right wing neighbor's ice cream I made from my Mexican wife's breast milk. Interesting. I think that would be pretty sweet, to be honest. It would be. Dude, every week you break something and need some cash. Me? I know, right? No, it's been broken. I got it broken. I got it from a swap meet like 6 to 8 months ago. The one should work perfectly fine. I've just never fired it. Candy, my heart is broken. My heart is broken. Mine too. It's been shattered. The last time, really heavy. Most of them have to do with girls. Yeah. Won first place in the Pinewood Derby like 20 years ago. I made General Lee, the Confederate Fried, triggered some people. Well, who gives a rat's bum, right? See, you have an Enzio 30. I don't. The biggest I have annoying scave is a 338 Lapua and a 577 Schneider. It's a 58 projectile. Told you would marry you, dude. After run, but I haven't been on in forever. Feels like it, so I wanted to pop in and just say hi. I will try and catch you again later this week. Just changing jobs, so it's been a little hectic. Awesome, Henhouse. Thanks for coming in. Your heart was brutally RAPED'd. And annoyance is nice. Those are my bigger guns. For pistols, revolvers, I got a 500 and a 460. My biggest semi-automatic is a 10 millimeter. Biggest shotgun's 10 gauge. I got 4 of them. Candy I accept. Just a car from a TV show I used to. Yeah, I know what that one is. I won 4th place in Pinewood Derby. I just so missed 3rd place, where you'd get a little trophy thingy. This was in Royal Rangers. Assemblies of God puts them on. They're similar to Boy Scouts. You have a great night, and I will see you again soon. Desert Army War, Stinger, and Candy. On my own house, it's paid off. Nice. Have a great night, Henhouse. What should I call you? Desert Army? People just call me Desert or Jerome. Most of the time, people call me Desert. Hostile sub when I get off the live. But yeah, people call me Desert. She took my heart and she bleeped it. She M'd it. Yeah, we have feelings too, girls. We do. Just because we're a guy doesn't mean we don't have feelings. Our hearts get ripped out a lot more than you think. Because when we're not ran by feelings as much, so when we attach to someone, we put our full foot in the door. We don't have to even live in the same room, dude. I don't even care if you definitely need to get married just for the tax benefits. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, Desert. Just one S. One S. Otherwise, if you put 2, it's dessert, like a sweet. Desert, yep. I mean, hey, people might think I'm sweet. I don't know. Some people do for a time, and then they flake out. Yeah, like Candy, yep. Neighbor's running a chainsaw next door. Sounds like a steel or a husky. It's not whining enough to be a husky. Heart to beer and whiskey now instead. Not me. I don't smoke or drink. I don't do any of that stuff. Not proposing any kind of rainbow stuff. I'm just saying, like, I had no problem marrying a dude for tax benefits, ability to buy a nicer house. Candy. I thought you were already married though, bro. Here, let me see what's the charging on this. 36%. Yeah. Here, let me get you to buy my donkeys. Oh, and my dogs. We're gonna get Jerome a Latina lady. There you go. Some of you haven't seen my doggies. The little one's Skittles. He's a red heeler. He goes on a lot of hikes with me. The big one here is Canela, which is cinnamon in Spanish. She's a German Shepherd. She's about 14. He's about 6 or 7. And my 2 donkeys. Canela, no, you're not going in there. She keeps trying to get in here because she can get out sometimes. She's going to try to get in. Look at this. She pulls on that. Canela, no. No, you're going to hurt your patties. What's up, mama? Other than flies getting in your eyeballs. Skill's a cute name. Yep. Like the Canela, no. Stop it. No, stop. Ow. No. She's raking my hand. Skittles, you can't come in either, buddy. He just very gently puts his nose in like, can I come in? Versus she tries to rip my hand off. Got to latch this bottom here so they can't pull on it. Yeah, Skittles is right here. He's a red heeler. Canella, no. Stop. Stop it. No. He was the worst dog that ever lived, and like, subscribe. Yeah, I know, right? No, he's the best dog that ever lived. Kenny King, well, no need for a rainbow flag. Just put a good old American flag. Called my dog Snoop. 12-2 latch. I need to get another one. He puts God first, though. He don't need her. If she don't put God first, though, exactly. Yeah, cinnamon and canela is the same thing. Let's see, Candy Needle. Okay, that one I already read. Evening Desert. What's up, Waits? This one here just loves being petted. She just loves the attention. Oh, mama. Who that? Who that? Who that? She's like, whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Look, she's saying something. Like, unsubscribe, please. Like and subscribe. Hello, horse. Actually, it's a donkey. It's a donkey. Donkey. What's up? What's up, mama? Donkey. What's up, weather skeleton? Weathy skeleton. Canella, stop trying to climb over. Canella, no. She can't get over, and she's about to hurt herself. Skittles can just jump over there, no problem. Canella, no, you're gonna hurt yourself. So the donkeys aren't the only ones who's been pulling this fence down, huh? You've been doing it too, huh? My pistol makes you famous. Makes me famous? Your pistol does? Interesting. I'm the cool kid, remember? I don't really remember. Animals are awesome. Yep. Donkeys are different. They're a separate breed. Yeah, they're their own breed. Canella, stop trying to get in. You're going to hurt yourself. See, mules are crossed between donkeys and horses. They're really big, but genetically they become sterile because they are mixed species. Yep. I got the connection on food. I know I do that makes it. Meat box packaging plant. Just bought 3 boxes of meat. There you go. Took my dog to a restaurant and they said he couldn't come in, so I told them he identifies as a 20-year-old man. So they brought him a chair and served him stale and chips. Canella, no, stop it. No. She keeps pulling these fences down, thinking she has to get in here. Skittles, you can hop right over this, but you can't. Don't, though. Don't do that. Let's see here. We need some meat, bro. I'm gonna starve to death out here. So, Desert, are you on Instagram? I do have Instagram. Yeah, it should be the same as this. Desert Armory and More. Where you at, Kendi? He was on Instagram. Yep, Sophie. He's Desert. Is a gentleman. I'm at your mom's house right now, but I live in Rocky Mountains. Thank you for the star and the other donation you gave. I don't remember if that was another star or what that was. You gave me 100%er. That's what it was. What's up? What's up? What's up, little one? What's up? What's up, girl? What you doing? And Mama's coming over here because she wants some love too. She's like, don't forget about me. I was petting you already. A little spoiled. Little spoiled. Tell her I said, yep. I purposely tripped a Chinese guy down my apartment stairs today. It was long and so many levels. Stop trying to get over the fence, Canella. It was Wong. Wong in so many levels. So many levels. She's gonna see how I'm doing this and try to undo it. She's like, okay, so you twist it like that. Okay. No, Canella. No, you're not coming in here. Sometimes we make wrong choices. Hey, Canella, no. Stop trying to get up in there. I need sleep. Get here, Brazil is 22:45 p.m. Wow. What is that, 10? 10:45? Skittles, move out of the way. Trying to fix this so you can't get in there. Thanks for coming by, Skeleton. What do you call a surprised Chinese man? Back when the U.S. military used mules, they used to have a system where they would shave bells and the tails, mule's tails, the numbers of bells, to designate what jobs the mule was trained to, suited for. Interesting. Abu Galo is actually Portuguese, not. Oh, that's what you said. That's all I know in Portuguese. There you go. It's 9:45 in Georgia and Florida. It's 6:48 where I'm at here in Arizona. Oh, 6:48. Like if it was good for riding or pulling wagons or as a pack animal. There you go. A lot of people don't know, but in World War II, most of the military in the world are still using horses and mules for logistics. They say that World War II was won because we invented the truck. We invented the truck, the U.S. Ho 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 ho. No, allegedly. Come on, donkeys. Leave the donkeys alone. Leave the donkeys alone. Skittles. Skittles. Looks like the doggies were digging by the house here. I wonder what they're digging for. Canelo, were you digging or was that Skittles? Huh? Who digging? Who did? Who done did that? Who done did that? Who did that? Skittles, did you do that? Did you do that, Skittles? Did you do that? Why are pills white? Not all of them are. There's some that are light blue color. And reddish burgundy color like ibuprofen. Because they work. What's up, Russell? I can barely hear your message you sent me, Russell. You might want to resend that. The background noise is so noisy. I can barely hear what you're saying. We invented airborne. Why are pills wet? Because they work. I finally listened to it today. What I could hear is barely anything. Hello, old man. I wrote it wrong. Sorry. Allah o bye. Bye. Hola. Hola. It's a different hola. Skittles. Canela. Don't be messing with them. You know what the cheapest way to get legally married as to another mandrel? Ask for 2 friends. What's up, user? What you call a Russian man with 3 bullocks? I don't know. Candy, what? Laughing my bum off. Happy Monday. What's up, everybody? Hey, Daniel Barry Sports Highlight. How you doing? What was that? What's up, Blues? Blue Sailor Mercury. Very handsome. Thanks. Hujanek Bolakov. Hujanek Bolakov. That sounds weird. All I'm saying is that if we're only getting married for the tax benefits and the double income, we need to save as much money as we can for what's possible. Justice of the peace. Buy some land in Oregon, but I heard people are crazy out there. I sent you a new message. Thanks, Russell. Yeah, the first one, I literally could not hear what you're saying. It was like hit and miss. And then the other one was, I could barely hear it and understand, but I was like, I'll just ask him to send it again. It's so hard. Stinger says, oh my. What's the oh my about, my friend? Oh my, oh my. Daniel, where's Daniel? Daniel's in here? Where's Daniel? I don't see him. He was in here at the beginning. Oh, Daniel Barry Sports Highlight. There we go. Yeah, he's in here. Oregon's really cool a long time ago, like a lot of the states out in the West, but right now it's probably one of the worst states to live in other than Cali. Exactly. Excuse me. Whew. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, let's see. I think Jerome can marry people. I'm not, like, ordained by the state and registered. I guess a lot of the people that I associate with aren't either, but they marry people. It's usually like the main leader of the churches that I used to be associated with that would do that. I'm going to stay away from Oregon for now. Yeah, they're as bad, if not worse, when it comes to pew-pews for, like Cali. Because didn't they ban ARs versus Cali didn't. You just have the two different styles you can get, which I have one of them. I need to switch it over, which I'm not sure how to do. I need to take to one of my buddies and say, hey, can you teach me how to switch this over? Get the parts for it and switch it over. Because I'm not Cali, I'm in Arizona, so it's not like I'm going to move back there anytime soon. A lot of respect for trans women that surgically takes balls. I thought a trans woman was actually a guy, and a trans guy was actually a girl from birth. Maybe I'm getting it wrong. Sorry, guys. Just getting kind of tired, I guess. All getting ready to at least they can sync with them now, huh? Like we do. Especially with your heavy pockets. Yeah, dinner yet? I was eating a little bit earlier while I was on my live. I was eating while I started my live. I had a hot day. The first beginning of the day was pretty hot, so it kind of wore me out a little bit. I was sweating for a lot. I drank probably 2 liters of water out of my 3-liter Camelback, and then when I got home, I probably drank another 2 liters. I had 1 soda from a large from Speedway, and then I had a drink right after I got home too. Big gulp, probably a pint or quart. Jerome, we need to get you married. I know, right? You think you're tired now, Jerome? Wait till you're 50. I feel like I'm 50 sometimes due to previous injuries and heartaches. What do you call a superhero group made up of trans women's? Super trans. For Wheelman, the X-Man. Exactly. Instead of X as in just a regular old X. I don't know what the trans is anymore, but I'm tired of the... Yeah, they still in our alphabet and our rainbow. Can't keep up with that. Sorry, guys. Exactly. Why is it the soul is a photon rushing into the quantum world to be reborn and begin the cycle of reincarnation? Actually, it's not. The Bible says it is appointed unto man once to die. Then after that, the judgment. Nobody has reincarnation. There has been a couple people who were raised up from the dead in the Bible. One was, what was it, Elisha, I think it was, after that man's bones touched him and Elisha, was it? Or no, the fellow that touched Elisha's bones was resurrected. And then there was a couple people in the Bible during Jesus' time that passed away, and they were raised to life. One guy was Paul, was it? He said he was died one time when he was stoned to death. And then he healed someone, or was it Peter, that fell out of a window, and he raised him from the dead. Jesus raised people from the dead. He himself was raised from the dead, but his was a little different because when he was raised up from the dead, he had victory over death with the power of himself and God and the Holy Spirit. Took our Juba. Who's the Juba? Because I don't want to come back as a king again. It's too much work. So currently you are one. I didn't judge anyone. I'm struggling with myself all the time in my entire life, and I do the best I can. But I will say it's hilarious because we saw a drag dude, and Eleanor asked me, what's wrong with him? Everything. Till God gets a hold of him. What is that, a little dirt bike? Yeah, it's like one of those Coleman motorbikes. Canela, Skittles. Where's Skittles? Oh, they're barking at 2 rabbits that are running in with the donkeys, and they can't get them. The doggies, poor doggies. Skittles, you could hop right over that fence. Get him, Skittles. Get him, Skittles. I'll let you get over, Skittles. You can hop over. Get the rabbit. Get him, rabbit. I mean, Skittles. You're not my son anymore. What was this? What did the dad say when his son came out as trans? You're not my son? Yeah. Came on throne, lol. Majority stakeholder says, are you aware of the arguments against your own positions? They might be arguments. They're more like probably personal opinions versus what I'm quoting is scripture. Let's see here. You may be born gay, but John 3:7 will explain the rest. Is Eleanor Mustang fastback? And when your grandfather left and started with a new life with a new woman and had a baby when he was like 60, he came out gay, then AIDS. Eleanor asked me a lot of questions about that when we go skiing. Interesting. First name Home, last name Depot. What's up? Offtog? At Offtog? How do you pronounce that? Thanks for coming by the channel. If you're wondering what the channel's about, because I think you're new, we do a lot of hiking, cave exploring, rappelling into old mines and caves. We do rappelling down cliffs. We do a lot of hiking, shooting content with guns, hunting stuff. Check us out. And we're actually, we go to Home Depot too. I'll probably be there tomorrow. Explore my cave. Oh boy. How do you know if a trans woman is guy is ticklish? Give him a couple testicles. Oh boy. Drum call Alma? Who in the world's Alma? Home Depot is another Georgia-made business. Here goes that little motorbike again. Home Depot is another. Okay, that one read. Say Amanda, hug and kiss. Just kidding. Eleanor is a 6-year-old little girl that can ring plates at 800 meters, swim underwater the length of a pool twice, make her own food, and knows how to climb 2,000 meters. How many feet would that be? And 2,000 meters times 39 inches, and then divide it by feet, times it by feet, or whatever. Home Depot started in Georgia. Where was Lowe's started? If I recall, it was the guy's wife. She wanted to do it out of spite after they divorced or something. Shush, she does more than adult women. Amanda, hug and kiss. Who in the world's that? She does more than adult women. I have no idea who you're talking about. Lowe's started in North Carolina. Hey, how's it going, Luke? Hey, everyone, this is Luke from Dublin, Ireland. Good morning and blessed Tuesday to you all. Hello, Jerome. I think most of us are still, if not all of us in the chat, are still here in Arizona. I mean, USA time. Still in the 2020, the 27th. Amanda, hug and kiss. I don't know who that is. I taught Eleanor how to free climb when she was 3. Amanda, hug and kiss. Is a man to hug and kiss? Stinger, I'm lost. I mean, I don't know. I don't get the joke, even though I can see it. I don't get how it's funny or even a joke. Other than that, I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. I'm doing better. Yeah. Better than I was last night for sure. And better than the night before that when I was horribly feeling with a migraine all day Saturday. I got to do some of the work I was going to do Saturday today. Dumping trash is one of them. Went to the dump. Dropped off a load. Now I got to get some materials. Materials! Oh, excuse me. Oh. And dude, the stomach bug almost killed me the last 2 days. I'm finally starting to feel better. I drink Gatorade and take anti-diarrhea, and I haven't eaten a reel yet today. It's from The Simpsons. Bart would call Moe's Taverns, and he would ask if there's an Amanda hug and kiss here. Amanda hug and kiss. It's about time for more muscle reflexes. Let's see. The kids wanted to McDonald's. One of the 4 meals we ate, and I think the meal I got was bad because I got immediately sick. Got my hair done earlier today. Mohawk is what I chose. Oh, like your profile picture? Skittles. Are you actually best buds with that donkey? Sorry, stupid predictive text. Yeah, it's all over the place, your text. Whatever you were trying to text never ever came out properly, I don't think. Skittles. Him and the donkey are looking at each other through the fence. Looks funny. I'm going to steal Skittles. I hope not. Excuse me. Just so you can get the reward. It's longer than the current one. That's pretty long. Do you do punk rock or something? Doggies. You still trying to get over the fence? Huh? Skittles, what happened? You get something in your foot, bud? Come here. Let me take a look. Let me take a look, Skittles. There's nothing in there. Little chicken. You're coming to the Rocky Mountains. All rock and metal. There you go. Rock and roll. Skittles, you're coming to the Rocky Mountains. That's what she said. Oh, about but it's more longer. Stinger. I think Skittles is keeping Canella from jumping that fence. He keeps walking with her and kind of shooing her off. I'm going to turn Skittles into a duck dog. Bah, gotta have some fun. Wow, it's sure dark towards Mexico right now. I thought for sure we are going to get a downpour. It looks like it might be lightly sprinkling on the mountains. I don't know. It just might be a haze in the air. It's not very clear out towards the mountains. Now at 150 subscribers. The support is incredible. There you go. Awesome. Awesome. Luke from Dublin. Dublin, Ireland. He's from Ireland, mate. From Ireland. Canella, no. Hey, Canella. She's trying to climb the fence again. Sure, she's pretty old. She's like 13 or 14 years old, and she tries to get over that fence. I honestly think I'm going to delete YouTube. I like going live sometimes, but I feel like there's a lot of negativity and a waste of time. Always contact for that's good. Plus, I did a new shout out on your mention in it, Jerome. Hope you didn't mind. Oh, no, go right ahead. You know, I'm talking to Desert right now, but if I need to, I could get a hold of him in 5 minutes. Canella. Canella. Stop eyeballing the fence. You're not getting in there with the donkeys. Skittles. Skittles, can you make sure she don't get over? She's trying to. Skittles, can you make sure she don't get over? Where did the black person go into confession? I don't know. I had to get an operation. Forget to tell the doctors to take my phone. The next day I won some of the coolest pew-pews on Pew Broker ever. Recently, I wanted to know what it's like to talk to a father. Yeah. Canella, no! Canella, stop it! Let's see here. Desert doesn't trust me with his number. Oh, I allegedly had my business number on one of my shorts. That's where he got it. That's where, because I've never shared it personally with anybody. But that's where, other than on that short, that's probably where Candy got it. I shared it on one of my shorts, my business number. Got an operation almost a year ago. Canella. She keeps trying to hop over. I think because those rabbits are running back there and she wants to try to get them where the donkeys are at. I think I want to buy a Black Widow. I saw someone with one. That would be me. It's allegedly in my pocket. What's up, Naomi? Naomi Kretzer. How are you doing? Thanks for coming by. Was that a semi on your profile picture? With a sunset? That looks pretty cool. Is that an actual picture? Or is it like photo assisted or AI? I don't remember if you're new or not. I have a couple Naomis that come in and out. If you're new, thanks for coming by. And if you are old, thanks for coming by. But yeah, if you're new, we do outdoor content on our channel. We do a lot of hiking, cave exploring, rappelling down cliffs, rappelling down mine shaft holes, shooting content, outdoor hiking stuff, all sorts of cool stuff. Desert has 2 shirts, 1 pair of boots, a pair of jeans, and a hat. Everything else has been devoted to a collection that has no purpose. That's a lie. I have a Black Widow myself. It's so handy to have. It's a picture of my dad's semi. I took AI and put a sunset behind it and put my name on it. Okay. Saw the Russian lady that drove a semi. Either she was Russian or Ukrainian. Never seen such a beautiful creature in my life. I mean, I was just admiring. We can admire the beauty. It's what goes farther than that in our minds that's wrong. Lazy Desert once spent 100K on nothing, on things that no one needs, and then decided to spend 200K more. That's a lie. Yeah, I remember you. I was here for the last live. Oh, okay. You must have changed your profile since then. I don't remember that one. I think it was a picture of a person, if I recall. Possibly. I'm usually live every night, but the night before that I wasn't because I had a migraine. If you go to Desert's house, it looks like walking into the armory at MCRB. Don't even know what that is. I remember standing there with my mouth open, and she's like, "Put that mouth up, sweetie." No, that's more southern. Dusty, what's up? Welcome back. Nice to see you. Okay, Jerome. Thanks, buddy. Thanks. She is Polish. Is that the one that drives a Scania? Desert place at low key, but sometimes he shows things on the camera he shouldn't, and I know. Yes, that's a lie. That's a lie, Candy. I don't have any of those. I don't have any. There was actually one at the gun show, but I think it was a deactivated. He did have lowers though for MP5s that were real lowers, like actual real lowers that I could put on my MP5 clone. They would have fit no problem, but they were $1,250, and obviously I'd have to get the proper paperwork, which I do not have. Just got my Brett APX sent. There was an APX the other day at the gun show that looked pretty nice, and the pawn shop. Or no, it was the pawn shop. They had two of them. One was really nice. I thought it didn't look too bad. Accidentally showed the back of the Workman one time. There's 50 cal belt fed mounted. No, it's not. I think she drove an older Peterbilt. Paperwork for what? What's up, Licar? Oh, if you have a full fun switch pew pew. APX scent is great bang for the buck. I don't remember what model it is. I know it's an APX, but I don't know if it's a scent. The blonde girl say when she walked into a bar, I don't know. Ouch, yeah. It was really nice. Did you put the APX in your hand? No, I don't think I did. There was two of them. I didn't put in my hand. I do like Berettas, but if I get one, the next will probably be a 92. 10 katanas in my attic. Nice. Smallest to biggest. They were gifted to me by two of my Japanese friends, Kanji and Sasuke Hamada from Tokyo. H-A-I. Hey-I. 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 That sounds cool, by the way, Luke. I don't really have a katana. It's like this weird blade thing that's like half the length of the katana I found laying on the side of the road. Desert has a work van, a dump trailer, a beat-up junker car, and Abrams tank. I have a work van. I have two of them. Do I have a dump trailer? No, it's not really a dump trailer. It's just a utility trailer. Beat-up junker car. It's kind of beat up. I wouldn't say it's a junker. I do not have a tank. Jerome-san. Jerome-san. Can I ride the Abrams? I don't know. I mean, I would love to ride it first, but I didn't know I had one. This transfer H&K auto Sears cost a fortune. Yeah, there was one at the gun show. He had two of them. 1,250 beans. I'm pretty sure I have to get the right paperwork for him. I don't know what I would have to do to acquire him. He would know because he deals with HK and things from Belgium all the time, like FN stuff. He was from over there, I think, from Belgium, so he knows how to get that stuff. Desert, come on, man. You can't get to call your army tank your second work van. I don't have one. That's what the MP used to carry. MP has as a military police. Yep. Class 3 SOT. Probably, yeah. Belgium chocolate. Desert Army and more. Yep, what's up, Martello? What's the difference between 5 black guys and a joke? Nothing. No, I'm joking. The real Martello. I need to make some hats that say DAAM on them with a little symbol. That way those ones can get embroidered. Van Damme is Belgium. I'm back. A mum can't take a joke. A mum can't take a joke. Me mummy.
Mama, mommy.
Where's the other donkey at? Oh, she's way over on the other side. MP5 sucks is full, on full. Just get, if you can get a lower for it that's drop-in that nobody makes yet. That's what I'm waiting for. They make FRTs, but then you have to change out the whole lower to MP5 trigger. I mean, sorry, AR-15 trigger, and then drop in an FRT for an AR. But that costs so much; it's kind of a pain. Where's the person that went to the same gate for 3 years and saw the same movies? Had one that was in a bad mood and made her show Ford ID, and then had a dog search scar. Shame. I was walking the woods with my uncle. We both had 12 gauge, and I tripped on a root and accidentally dropped and discharged mine. My uncle got a round buckshot in his behind. For real, Dusty? Dusty, things happen. Do not snitch on yourself. MB5 actually made you run full. It's, yeah, the original MP5 is full. An HK5 is. Same with the 7s. Build a semi-auto from a flat. I have a semi-auto MP5. If I can somehow create a piece for it that can make it forced reset. But yeah, I have a semi-auto MP5. It's a Century Arms MKE. That's what I will acquire later. Real HK MP5. Mine has HK MP5 internals. So that would fit perfect, that lower. But that lower was fully supplied. It had the lower and all the parts inside for $12.50. That's like what I paid for it already as is with MP5 internals. Supposedly Rare Breed and a couple others are trying to make a drop in. We don't have to change anything out, just drop something in like you do with the ARs. Surprised they don't make an effort. Yeah, they don't make a drop-in yet. They're trying. Rare Breed is and some other companies. They've been experimenting for a while. What happens if an Asian with an walks into a wall? He breaks his nose. Anyway, it's time for bed. Jerome, chat to you again next time, my friend. Catch you again during the week. See you, buddy. Thanks for coming by, Luke. Wasn't Rare Breed suing everyone? They were, allegedly. Exactly, J-Dog. Have a bare bones Anderson under and lower. Right now I have a PSA 300 AR-15 300 that I'm or AR platform 300 that I'm gonna slowly build. Oh, excuse me. Ah, J-Dog. Yeah, he's in the background, just chilling. Just chilling. Nothing else. Just chilling. Not J-Dog. Gotta get a Ruger 250th lower. A 250th what? Like the Ruger American or what? The fall in love PSA. Lurking allegedly. Tashi. That's usually what J-Dog says, right? He's all done with his Skyrim and all his other stuff he was playing, I guess, huh? He likes the middle one better. I forget what that one's called. Oblivion. There we go. I forget what the first one is. And there's Oblivion, and then there's Skyrim. I was watching him do a lot more Oblivion because he likes that one better. I'd spend hours watching him. It was something that looked like I could get used to playing. You see the new Trump dollar coin we got coming? No, and I haven't seen the new quarters either. Next week I get the Beretta. Feels like it's taking ages. What Beretta are you getting again? I forget. J-Dog. J-Dog. What's the difference between 911 and a cow? You can't milk a cow for 25 years. You mean 9/11 the date? 9/11 September? Mm-hmm. It says 250th on the lower as an American B-Day. Okay. What's it chambered in? And is it the Ruger American? The Flat Dark Earth M9A3. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, mate. Oh, excuse me. Allegedly, of course. It's a strip lower they're selling. So like an AR or lower, then obviously. I'm guessing. Because that's usually what they say when about stripped lowers. That they mean that. I mean, technically, you can get stripped lowers for rifles too, but that's pretty much what they are, anyways. Already stripped. Yeah, I want to do a 3-in blackout with that one. There you go. Yeah, I got that one. I want to get a collapsible brace or folding brace on it. Currently, it's a type of collapsible, but it has that thin knife blade on it. What did a terrorist girlfriend say after losing her virginity? I don't know. You inspired me. A terrorist's girlfriend. Bah. Oh boy. Having relations with sheep. Sounds like Odami. Or what's her name's brother she married. Okay, I just got my Brita APX scent. Feels nice in the hand at a low price. Low price of $1.99 plus some. Nice.
Canela? Skittles? What are you two doing?
Nice. Excuse me. I'm getting so tired. I should just go to bed early. Haven't tried this Brita APX yet. Me neither. I don't know if I've ever handled one. I've handled the Storm that had a competition trigger on it and some other high-end stuff put on. It looked pretty unique. Actually, he was the guy who works at the pawn shop. It was his, allegedly. Crack open a Red Bull. I'm more of a Monster, especially a white can. I had a Storm at one time. There you go. It's blessed with a 9-inch. That priest in a jar now. Priest is in jail now. Probably one of the best shooting guns. They just look ugly. Super accurate. Yeah, they're just ugly. They're not that pretty. Coca-Cola? I don't have any Coca-Cola. I should go get something over at the... I just don't want to stay up, though. That's the problem. I want to go to bed. That's why I sold it. LOL. Yep, my bid was 180 jump jacks. The APX scent? I should look that one up. I know it was an APX, but I don't remember what model it was. World War II has the most iconic firearms. Depends on how far back you want to go, but I'd say mostly. 180 was a steel. Sounds like it. I'm not sure what the acquirement, boating accident acquirement was for that. Skittles, where you going, bud? Where you running? Be accent. The MG42 is the greatest gun of all time. Second being the PPSH. World War II guns. Hey Dolly, what's up? Thanks for the clutch. Thompson machine. Hey, those are pretty cool. What's that? Is that a person? Oh, we got a really peachy sunset right now. Look at this, guys and gals. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. I definitely will probably just go an hour and a half today. I'm tired. I'm a single and ready to mingle, ladies.
He's single and ready to mingle.
I thought I heard something at the gate. It's my roommate with his boxer shorts on. Allegedly.
I see you.
None came in to here. One did at my customer's house, but not here. It's a skinwalker. Yeah, it is a guy walking and he's got skin on, so technically a skinwalker. That's not the ones we're used to seeing at Skinwalker Ranch. Comes with sunsets included. Hey, Arizona has some of the best sunsets on the planet Earth. No joke. We got so many mountains, so it gives us nice sunsets. Yes, he wears a halo as well, allegedly, huh? Allegedly. Yeah, here's that sunset again. Look at that. We've got a couple beams coming through the clouds there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beams, it looks like, coming through. Look at that. Nice. If you click on the light, it makes it so it focuses on that. This goes by through better. J-Doug, let me see. Let me see if I got anything from you. So J-Dog, I never got anything from Cash App. If you sent something. Didn't get anything. I see where's Halo. Okay, that one I already read. Yeah, it's looking pretty. It's more of an orangey color now. It's peachy for a little bit, and then it's turning more orangey, and it'll probably go back to peachy. And there's a diesel truck. Sound like a Ford. A Cummins, or not a Cummins. A Power Stroke. What's up, dogs? What's up, doggies? Well, hopefully you get it soon. It was $2 allegedly. The sky matches Jerome's eyes. He's a catch. He's a catch, ladies. Never forget my granddad's last words to me just before he passed. Are you still holding the ladder? No, I'm not. Crash. So before you leave, let's see who believes the earth is flat or round. Let's see here. Got to... I'm typing. Apparently is water level. Case closed. And we didn't go to the moon. I think people are touching flat on purpose just to be dumb. Actually, water is not level. It has a slight curve to it. The moon is a hologram, allegedly. Skittles, you trying to play with Nilla? Play nicely. Firmament. Hey, what's up, King Barrel? If the earth is flat, that means we can walk off the edge of it. Exactly. Well, people think it's like a half of a dome, you know, half of a sphere. So it's flat and it's round and flat, and then it has a dome like this, because some of the maps show Antarctica in a strip around an outside edge, including, was it the map that NOAA has? NOAA? National Ocean something. I forget what it's called. And then there's some old maps from long ago that's like that too. I believe Rome. Singer says, yep. I mean, there's some scripture verses that talk about the sun and moon returning to its circuit, so that gives the idea it's circular. At the same time, it could still be a flat earth and be circular in that respect, like a dome, and it's round, a flat round, not square. And some of that is restricted anyways to go that far out. They won't let you go out there. As well as certain areas they don't let you fly. Makes you wonder. Well, nice. I'm going to look into that. I tied Jerome 50-50. Oh, there's more people than 4 in here, though. Only 4 people voted. It's slowly fading away, the light. It's turned to a darker orange now. Whoops. There we go. It shows 5 people in here, but there's only 4 votes. Someone didn't vote. They're undecided. Is there a middle ground? What's the donkeys doing? Someone put a shade cloth frame, metal frame, in a pile of old wood sticks over there. I believe in God. The devils do too, and they tremble. If you vote drum, we will be more than 50-50. I don't think I'm able to. No, I'm not able to. Put a middle ground on there. Undecided. Excuse me, the mosquitoes are going to start coming out. Sorry, my nose all of a sudden started. Excuse me. Bless you. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I did sneeze. Yep, it's slowly fading away, the sky, the color. It's less now. And it's got a little bit over there now. Big spread. That's 5 people in here again and only 4 votes. My vote is round, a ball. I would call it a sphere.
Yep, it's a sphere. Sphere.
Yep. Is that lightning I see over there? I think. Down in Mexico, on the other side of the wall. It's lightning and thundering. The gods are mad. No. Half sphere. That'd be a dome. That's called a dome. Like the Superdome in Louisiana, if it's still there, that they hid in during the flooding, as well as the one that's in Vegas. That's that electronic one. I would have called it that too, Drome, if I could have spelled it. Oh, a sphere? Sphere? Start typing it in, it'll autofix, right? Half sphere. Yeah, a dome. There's a bat out right now. I wonder if it came from one of the caves that I monitor, which we need to check out again. We just got an email about it. We need to check it out again. Me and Raven are just, it needs to be 2 people plus someone else that we can train in. Because this girl named Raven and I, we've already learned how to do it. So that at least has to be 2 people. 2 people can set it up and 2 people have to be there to count. It makes it easier at least. I mean, you could have a clicker in both hands and only have 1 person out there, but it'd just kind of be a pain. Would have called, okay, that one I already said. I already talked about that one. Well, it's pretty much all the way gone now. It's like a light peachy pink. The other side's more orange. Looks almost like a painting. It's so pretty. Look at that. Watch. You can see the detail. You can't see it as well. It almost looks like a painting. It's way better. Oh, there it goes. Look at that one. If I type on the back top sky, maybe in the front, no, that doesn't work either. Purdy, 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 birdie, purdy, birdie. Yep, it's all covered up there now. It's not there anymore. Purdy, birdie. Skittles, Canella, are you chewing on smart pills again? A.K.A. Donkey Dung.
Skittles.
You chewing on more donkey dung? Sure enough, there's some lightning I see over in Mexico. It might come this way tonight. Probably about 100 miles out, though. Yep, there's 2 more bats. Might be the same one. One of them. Well, yep, there it is. Those are pretty big. That one's about a 6-inch span. The other maybe 5.5. Might even be bigger. That one looks more like 6.5, 7. Skittles, I think, sees him. No, he's looking at Canella, trying to get in. There's 2 of them zooming around. That's pretty cool. At least 2. Let's see. Does a body good? What happened? Then they want to lick you in the face. Haha. Ooh. Exactly. Good smelling. Hey, it's better than cat manure or chicken manure. At least it's like a dry substance, right? It's almost like croutons for salad. Doggy croutons is donkey smart pills. Donkey dung. Well, all right, folks. We're going to sign off for the night. An hour and a half is good enough for me tonight. Appreciate y'all coming by to our channel, Desert Army and More. You have a blessed day, blessed night, blessed rest of your life. You can never go wrong serving Christ. He's the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh to the Father but through Jesus Christ. Thank you all for coming by. Thank you for the 17 jewels and chatting with us, hanging out with us an hour and a half. Till next time, folks. Y'all have a good one. There's 3 of you in here. Bye for now, folks. Laters. Bye. No, it's not flat.